Hi, my name is Ravi. Welcome to my channel Payment Talks. In this week, we try to understand the concept of correspondent banking. Do you remember this example? This is covered in the first video where we discussed on the international cross-border setup. Here, we introduce the term correspondent banking. What is correspondent banking? Correspondent banking is a cornerstone of the global financial system, facilitating cross border transactions and connecting banks worldwide. It is defined as the relationship between two financial institutions, typically located in different countries, where one bank, the correspondent, provides services on behalf of another bank, the respondent. Let us understand this concept in detail by looking at an example. Let us look at global trade. Consider a person or a company located in India. They do business with customers across the globe. They import goods from these customers. For these imports, this person or company needs to pay their customers. He opens an account with bank in India. He approaches his bank to settle the payments. This bank to settle the payments need to have the presence across the globe. This is simply not practical for bank for many reasons. All the customers would have their accounts in the local banks in their respective locations. That's when Indian Bank uses the concept of correspondent banking to settle the payments. It opens the accounting relationship with either one big bank or respective banks in each geography. Let us now look at this concept in more detail. Customer A in India wants to send money to customer B in USA. Customer A has an account with Bank A in India and customer B holds an account with Bank B in USA. Bank A does not have any presence in USA. In this case, Bank A opens a USD account with the Bank B in USA to process the USD payments for its customers. Usually, Bank B also opens an INR account in India with Bank A to settle INR payments for its customers. Let us ignore this part for now. Now, coming to A's account with Bank B, this account is referred to as Nostro account of Bank A with Bank B. Same account from B's perspective is called as Vostro account of Bank B for Bank A. In the next video, we will explore the Nostro, Mirror Nostro, Vostro and Loro accounts and their relationships with each other, including the accounting entries with practical example in depth. Bank B, the account servicing institution, is called correspondent bank of Bank A. Bank A, the account owner, is called the respondent bank. Now let us see how the payment gets settled. Bank A debits its customer A and sends the payment instruction via secure SWIFT network to Bank B. Bank B, based on the payment instruction from Bank A, debits Bank A's USD account with it and credits the amount to its customer B account. In this way, the cross-border payment from customer A to customer B is settled. This arrangement ensures seamless international fund transfers even between banks in different jurisdictions. Let us see the services offered by correspondent bank before we move on to discuss a complex scenario. Correspondent banks provide a wide range of services like cross-border payments, example for which we have just discussed, foreign exchange, where correspondent bank does currency conversion to facilitate cross-border transactions, trade finance, supporting import export activities through instruments like letters of credit, guarantees, and other trade related instruments, clearing and settlement, as seen in the example, ensuring the smooth completion of transactions between banks, liquidity management, providing overdraft facilities and funding support for the respondent bank in foreign currencies. Before moving to the pros and cons of correspondent banking, let us look at another practical scenario to understand correspondent banking in more detail. In the previous example, the sender bank A and the receiver bank B have a direct correspondent banking relationship using Nostro and Vostro accounts. In practice, this is often not the case. We will now see a more generic case where sender and receiver bank do not have a correspondent relationship. Instead, they use other intermediary banks to fulfill their requirement of honoring customers' payments in foreign currencies. Customer C in India wants to send a payment to customer D in USA. Customer C has an account with Bank C in India. Customer D has an account with Bank D in USA. Bank C, the sender bank in this scenario, does not have presence in USA, neither they have any correspondent in USA. As seen in the previous example, we will consider that Bank A in India and Bank B in USA have correspondent relationship where Bank A holds Nostro USD account with Bank B in the USA. Bank A and Bank B here are intermediary banks. The sender and the receiver does not belong to these banks. In this case, Bank C uses the Nostro account of Bank A with Bank B to honor the USD payments for its customer. From Bank C's perspective, the Bank A's account with Bank B is called as Loro account. Bank C approaches Bank A as intermediary bank to settle its USD payment. Here, Bank A acts as the correspondent for Bank C in settling the USD transaction. Since both Bank A and Bank C are in same geography, Bank A is called as local correspondent for Bank C. This relationship between Bank A and Bank C can be of multiple types. For example, Bank C can have a USD account opened with Bank A, or Bank C can be connected to Bank A through local clearing. Now, let us see how the payment gets settled. Bank C debits its customer C's account and transfer the amount to intermediary bank or its local correspondent Bank A via any of the two options mentioned. Let's assume amount is transferred via local clearing. Bank A, having received the amount from Bank C, now sends the payment instruction to Bank B via secure messaging platforms like SWIFT. Bank B, having received the payment instruction from Bank A, will debit the Bank A's USD Vostro account with it and transfers the amount to Bank D via local clearing. Bank D then credits this amount into customer D's account. In this way, the cross-border payment from customer C to customer D is settled. This correspondent banking arrangement ensures that cross-border payments are handled seamlessly. Now let us see the benefits of correspondent banking. Small and medium-sized banks can serve international clients without establishing branches overseas. Leveraging correspondent banks infrastructure simplifies complex transactions, avoids the need for banks to establish branches in every jurisdiction. Respondent banks benefit from the correspondent's knowledge of local regulations, clearing systems, compliance requirements, and market conditions. Correspondent banking underpins the global economy by enabling seamless international trade and payment flows. Despite its advantages, correspondent banking faces significant challenges. Maintenance fees for Nostro accounts, transaction fees, and currency conversion charges can be expensive. Stringent anti-money laundering (AML), KYC (Know Your Customer), and counter-terrorist financing (CTF) regulations increase operational complexity and costs. In response to regulatory pressures, some banks have terminated correspondent relationships in high-risk regions, reducing financial access in certain areas. Complex networks increase the likelihood of delays, errors, or failures in transactions. Cross-border payments involve currency fluctuations, time zone differences, and varying legal frameworks. Correspondent banking is a potential target for money laundering, requiring robust monitoring systems. Let us see the role of SWIFT in correspondent banking. The Society for worldwide interbank financial telecommunication. SWIFT plays a critical role in correspondent banking by acting as a global standard for secure communication and transaction messaging between financial institutions. While SWIFT itself does not hold or transfer funds, it provides the infrastructure that enables correspondent banks to process cross border payments, trade finance, securities, and other financial services seamlessly and securely. Here are some key core functions of SWIFT in correspondent banking. As we come to the end of this week's video, stay tuned for the next video where we will explore the Nostro, Mirror Nostro, Vostro, and Loro accounts and their relationships with each other, including the accounting entries with practical example in depth. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share for more such interesting topics on payments.